gone are the days where marriage was a forever thing, where love was the main thing to consider before settling down with someone or choosing a life partner. Today, 2026, in fact, the 21st century, before you choose a partner, you have to consider more than love, because now marriage is more than business. Before you enter, you have to consider the risk, the advantage, what you are going to gain, what you are not going to gain. So tonight on Shege and Vibes, we are going to delve deep into the topic of prenup. Yes, as someone who wants to settle down, if your partner approaches you and hands you a prenup to sign before marriage, how would you feel? What would be your reaction? Is it a yes or is it a no? And as always, I have amazing individuals to have this conversation with me. So with me today, I have
Lemuel.
and
Becca.
and the way you are smiling and Becca, the way you're smiling and you're just
Such an interesting topic.
it is very interesting. Now, Becca, if I say prenup or someone says prenup, what does the word prenup mean to you?
Well, as the host, I am new to this word.
Why are you new to know? If I put you here, you should be able to tell me
Explain
what
to me what prenup is.
No, you have to tell me. I am the one hosting you. Catch me what you think prenup is.
My idea, I think prenup
Mm.
is to go into an agreement with your partner
Okay.
before you get married. That's for both parties to protect their assets individually.
Okay.
That's what prenup means.
And Lee.
Yeah, Lee.
Yeah, Lee,
Yeah.
what do you think, or what's your take on the word prenup?
I think it's just same thing as she said.
Okay.
It's you going to court, signing papers, so that when you guys divorce, in case
Mm.
there won't be any misunderstanding. You guys know this is what is going to this person, this is what is going to this person, and yeah, that's
Okay, but so to me, okay, I think prenup is a document that is presented most of the times to protect one party or the party that is financially or stable, quote unquote. Okay, usually this was a thing with the Western people, but now in Africa we are doing it and we are overdoing it. Okay, now speaking on the facts of prenup. Okay, you said in agreement with two people to protect two people. Now over the years we've seen individuals come out and talk about prenup. Oh, my husband made me sign a prenup. My wife made me sign a prenup. Do you think that prenups protects the both sides, or is just like one person?
for me. I think it's supposed to protect both sides.
Mm-hmm.
But then, from what I know,
Mm.
it's you, the person with the most properties, doesn't really benefit. From what I've read online, what I've seen with people, celebrities, and all that, if you have more properties than the other person, mostly with the man, the woman has to get something, has to live with something. So it's basically telling us that one person has to live with something. Yeah, that's what I see
To you?
online.
Okay. Well, I feel like prenup, right? It's how do you call it? So I mean, what was the question? I think
Do you think it protects both sides or just one person?
right.
Mm.
Do I think it protects both sides? I I feel it protects the one with the assets, the one with who is financially stable, as you said. Yet, because why prenup? Unless of course you know that maybe there's something ahead that might happen, and so you want to protect. It's like you're gatekeeping your assets, so you want to protect your finances or your assets. So just in case if there should be a divorce or something, you know that okay, you're going with what you came with, and I get to protect what I brought.
Okay. So to you, if you are to settle down with someone and they bring you a prenup to sign, would you feel insulted as a person?
The settling down, is it settled down before marriage?
Married, as in you are getting married.
I'm married, yeah. Why prenup?
So with what you said, right? You're about to get married, then your partner brings to you a prenup. a document, everything is done, and then you are to go through and then sign. Would you feel insulted?
Yes, I definitely will feel insulted.
Why?
Because why do you have to wait till we are about to get married before you present some documents for me to sign that prenup? So prenup for what?
No, but at the end of the day, I don't see why a man or a woman should present you with a prenup if you guys don't have extended future plans. You understand? So if it's a situation of maybe you've been dating for 5-6 years, and I mean we've seen
about it.
no, we've actually seen people go into like very long relationships and in the end they don't get married. So in a relationship like that, I do not see the reason why I should bring up the prenup thing. So it is when I feel like we are headed somewhere, we're headed to like the marriage thing. That is where the conversation for prenup comes, right? So if that is that, how would you and why would you feel insulted?
No, what would you feel insulted?
Me personally, I will feel insulted, but my reasoning is different.
What's your reason?
My reasoning is, to me, prenup is you. Then they're telling me that at some point there might be issues of divorce. At some point, you don't trust me. You are still very uncertain about certain things or certain ways I act. You get, so you are trying to protect your end. You get what I'm saying? So for me, that is what will make me angry, not the whole thought of prenup.
Oh, the
Like,
whole thought of prenup is not annoying. But my point is, if you want to present documents about prenup to me, why wait till when we are going to get married? Why wait till we are
think
going
it should
to
be
say I
yeah. I think it should be done earlier. You guys have to discuss about
Because
it.
that is way more insulting.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, so what?
Like,
You think I'm going to
Yeah,
out
yeah.
your man?
I think I agree with her. It's like you waiting to the last hour and then you be like, okay, this is a sign.
Sign. Can you imagine?
That's like some kind of way, right?
yeah.
I think you have to discuss this. You have to have a discussion about this. Okay, so this is how I want it to go. We are going to sign a prenup. Are you in agreement? No, yes. You take it from there. And I think if you do it like that, you wouldn't have to stress when it gets to the time because you guys have already agreed
Exactly.
that this is what we are going to do before we get married.
okay, but don't you think it also leaves or it also puts the conversation of marriage being transactional on the table?
No, I feel like when you're going to get married and you know someone, right, you should lay everything on the table. So we are going to talk about finances. And both parties have to protect their finances. So if you are come to tell me that, oh, you'd want a prenup, then you have your reasons. You tell me that, oh, these days here, what people are doing here is getting out of hand. And people change. We know.
Yeah,
Definitely,
people change.
yes, it's undoubtedly people change. You can decide that, or I don't know, I've just grown out of love, I want someone else.
Yeah.
Or the man can say, I've grown out of love, I want someone else. That's okay. So I mean, I would want to protect what I came with. Do you get it? If you tell me that, I'm like, okay, because after all, I'm not in this relationship because of your money. So if I say, if we have that discussion and I say, oh, I don't agree, then it will make it look like I'm in for your money. I'm in for your money. So if you are having a discussion, and thank you for opening up to discuss prenup with me, fine, I'll just sign it for you.
Okay, so gone are the days where, like I rightfully said, where no, let me throw this question before I make that statement. When you want to settle down, right? When you want to settle down, what are top 3 things you consider? Give me. Let's go. Anyone?
Top 3 in terms of
Top 3
general stuff.
Yeah.
Blood group, health status, what else? Number of kids you want to have. What are your dreams, aspirations? No, it's very important.
You're a lover boy, how?
No, but it's very important. These are the things that people speak.
Important, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is giving lover boy. This is giving. At the end of the day, I'm sorry. I don't like stress.
Yeah.
Okay, Becca, what top 3 things you think of when you're settling down, you find your bobo? What are the top 3 things?
One, we both have the same vision
Okay.
and mission.
Mm.
2, we are compatible. 3, we are both healthy. That's because I don't want to have like sick kids or something. Have a depressed life, always thinking that my husband is gonna get sick. No. So yeah.
I feel like you are not Gen Z, so hey. Gen Z's left the chat.
No, because these are the things.
Money.
No, but these are the things. What you just said are the things that people overlook, and then later on realize it's kind of
Wait,
way.
all of that.
Not to mention money.
No, you see, generally, we are in the time and age where if we were to take to the streets and we met 5 or 10 people, out of that 5, 10 people, 7 of them, the first thing that they'll say is money.
Money is important.
You're the one stating money. Do you have money?
Good.
When you go to the street, you ask them.
No. See. The real question is, money is important.
Yes, it is.
We understand. But then aside the money, people are in relationships, they are in marriages where there is money, a lot of money, but they are not happy.
I'd rather crying in the private jet.
Valid.
Yeah.
We've seen some. We
Yeah,
saw some
across the
recently. We
sea,
saw
I'll
some.
be
She had to
crying.
run from the marriage, right? There's this girl that married this rich man in Nigeria. And what happened? She had to run out. She had to run.
Didn't run.
She.
She did not run.
So what happened?
She do.
What happened?
She just needed time for herself. Just
Why?
clock it. No, but let's be even with the example you've given, right? With Bridgana Daniels marriage,
Yeah.
right? From what is being said on the media, she signed a prenup. Now, in her marriage, when she left, she could not live with her kids because she was deemed unfit and the whole allegation. But with all of the prenup thing and all of that, because normally if you are leaving a marriage like that, at least they have to sort you to an extent. At least you two, you've come to.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, of
childbirth
course.
is not easy.
You have to live in certain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
You have to be
That's all
sorted.
done.
But she spent these years and left empty-handed. She had to go and start from scratch. Do you understand what I'm saying? So who does it really like? It's okay. No, I've already asked you that. The question of who does it really favor?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, yes, you are saying you have 3 cars, you have 5 houses before we met, okay, and I came. Yes, maybe I may not be the richest, but maybe as a man, I brought my sperm to come and give you kids, or the woman, my body changed, I carried kids. You understand? So is it doing more harm than good to the whole union thing to even have prenup as something that is put on the table when it comes to marriages?
Do you know, if you ask me, right,
Mm.
those times our parents,
Mm-hmm.
they, like you said in the beginning,
Yeah.
they just love,
Mm-hmm.
care, affection.
Yeah.
Their goal is to just finish
Mm-hmm.
that until
Yeah,
that
completely
yes,
submissive.
that is it. And then it lasted. If I don't know, but then looking at those times and now, marriages used to last
Yeah.
than now. And
But they just shove everything in it, just accept.
Yes.
Oh, it will be fine.
yes, and then most of them are happy. Honestly, some of them didn't have money. It is not about money, but then some of them were actually very happy. More than this generation, because this generation, people put things ahead of marriage,
Yeah.
money ahead of marriage, this prenup kind of thing ahead of marriage. It's marriage has become more strategic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to play some kind of tricks. You have to do this for your wife. You don't have to do this for your husband. Else you think you are this. You have to do this. You have to behave this way so that your wife wouldn't think you are this.
Yeah.
It is always about you doing something to look some kind of way to be able to have the upper hand.
Okay.
And prenup, for me, I don't know. To me, I wouldn't. It's not something I'm really looking at. But then it has become something that everybody they use in mind they work before sign them, so that in case. So before they even get into the marriage,
Yeah.
they have it in mind that, oh, in case of anything, I'm safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't blame them. Honestly, it's fine. If that's how you think, that's fine.
But I don't think it's fine. You see, I have a problem with society as in general because we try to put everything as, oh, it's fine. And yeah, I'm not in for the man. But let's be honest, yeah. Money is very important.
Very,
See,
very important. Very, very important.
if there is no money in the marriage, it's not nice.
Yeah.
It's and that day. Although it's
School
bigger,
fees,
hey,
rent,
it's not nice.
all that. It's very,
You
very
understand?
important.
When you get up in the when you get up in the morning and you have a certain level of, I'm not talking billionaire kind of money. I'm talking comfort to an extent. You are okay. You understand? But then when there is no money, it's some way. Now, going back on this prenup matter, right? Don't you think that it also gives the person that the prenup favors the upper hand? Hear me out. Where
She's saying the money is important and then the comfort and thing. But tell me, this thing, it will be very hilarious for a taxi driver, sorry to say, who is married, to say a shop owner, and then gets up and say, it's her son.
You know.
you'll be shocked.
Yeah, like for like what's the yeah.
You'll be
Like,
shocked. But back to my question, yeah. Don't you think it just gives the person the upper hand? Because we've seen, I mean, thanks to God, we are in the age of social media. We see day in, day out, married women who are comfortable. They come on social media to share their struggles in their marriage, where some of them share how, oh, they signed prenups with their husbands, and these men or even women. I saw one of a woman abusing the man. If you see, and I'm like, why? And from what you've seen, it just kind of make it feel like the other person can act out. Like they start, if the person becomes abusive or starts to act a certain way, at the end of the day, if you say you get up and go, someone else will.
yeah.
You understand? Don't you feel like it gives the other person an upper hand, like a hand of chale mi crown
So that is what I was saying, that people have become very strategic when it comes to like marriages and all that. Everybody wants to act some kind of way. But in those days,
Yeah.
from what we know, this is you and I.
Okay.
Let's do this. They just go, whatever it is, they are just going to, because they know that at the end of the day, they have each other. Right?
They're working together.
Yes. But this time around, like you are saying, I have my money. You came. Mostly the men are okay. I don't want to be anyhow, but the one who has money is very chill because they know that I had money before you came in. Even if you have money,
Always like that.
I'm just
Make it submission.
no. I'm just making an example, right?
Okay.
It can be from both genders, the woman or the man. I have my money already before you came. Maybe they might also have money, but not to that level. Just like Regina Daniels and then the other Ned, right?
Uncle Ned,
Yeah,
Papa Ned.
he's okay. He has a private jet. He has cars. He has wives. Do you get it? Whatever you do, whatever. See this situation, right? He's okay. He's fine. Even if they have to give Regina Daniels 5 cars, a house, and everything, he's still okay. So at the end of the day, he's fine. His money is intact and everything is intact. She, on the other hand,
Has to go and start from scratch again.
yeah,
Has
kind of,
to.
yeah. So
Not
Charlie,
saying start from scratch. She was an actress. I mean, she's still an actress.
but then
You see,
time is very
you
valuable.
understand.
Time is very valuable.
Like you see, with no, were you going to make a point?
Yeah,
please
time
make
is very valuable. She had potential.
Yes.
She was like the kid who was like
And I feel like she
in
was
every
at her peak.
yes.
Like, she was at her peak.
Exactly. So it's all gone. And with the entertainment industry, when you're leaving, someone is coming. You might not get that
Peak.
that you
again.
used to have. And you
Even
might.
blame her. She was in love at that point.
Well,
Hold on.
are you sure about that?
Hold on.
Are you sure about that?
did you say
Nah,
so?
well,
He
I
was
nah.
Please. No. Okay, no. You know what? Yes. I
Th-
accept
that is
she
what-
was in love. Let's say. But you see,
Are you
even-
sure about that?
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay, fine. That's fine.
Mini
That's
quote-
fine. That's fine.
Mini quote, Sika. Let's
That's
leave it
fine,
at that.
that's
She
fine,
was
that's
in
fine,
love.
that's fine.
But even with that, in her entire marriage, this girl's her life mission became defending the said marriage. The said marriage that is supposed to be a union where you're supposed to calm down with her. She spent her entire marriage defending, trying to prove to people that she was okay. And when she actually started breaking down, when she started speaking up for herself, it took time before people actually came to her rescue. It took the likes of Mercy Johnson and her, even the mother cried. I tell you,
I cannot blame the mother though. But that's another topic for another day.
No, but no, we're going to touch on that because I'm going to ask something right now with this prenup thing. As I don't think there's any. I stand to be corrected, but I personally do not think that any individual that is thinking for his or herself would sign a prenup.
Why?
So hear me out.
Well, the fear of starting all over.
Not even that, right? Like he rightfully said, prenup is like stating that BBBC, like something will happen.
Something might, in case something
You
happens,
understand?
Might happen.
And even
which is
with-
valid.
yes, it is.
there is that.
It's reality.
Okay,
Like we are, like she said, we are humans. Anybody can change at any time.
Exactly.
there's that. But in an incident where the person who brought the prenup dies, what now happens?
So the person dies. So
I
you sold
I
the
think
money.
I think there are clauses in the contract or whatever it is that you sign that will say otherwise. Whatever happens between
Then
or whatever
that becomes
happens
a will.
that becomes a will. I think so.
Really?
But then I think if you ask me, right?
The prenup is different.
No, I'm speaking on the fact that, let's say, you and Becca, you're married. You bring a prenup, Becca signs it. 2 years in, your enemy dies. It's not true. And Becca is left with the kids and a prenup that is airtight. You get how do you move
Okay.
past that
Let
whole
me explain.
point? Yeah.
You see, the prenup
Mm,
is when one person
mm.
or one party decides to leave the marriage. That is when the prenup takes effect.
Okay.
Right now,
Mm.
none of us left the marriage.
Somebody just died.
Yes, something happened.
Mm-hmm.
So since that thing happened, I'm still entitled to my husband's money.
So the
Unless, of
prenup
course,
is
in his
invalid.
will, yes. Unless,
Oh,
of
okay.
course, in his will, he stated that
Nothing.
If he dies,
yes, if
this
it
should go
is
to
this
this
will go
person.
this, yes.
Oh,
But
okay.
if he didn't do any of that, then that means I still
So
get to
in
keep.
other words, the prenup is strictly for divorce, separation, cheating.
yeah.
Yes.
And
Oh,
if you ask me,
okay.
right? If you ask me, I think contract marriage, right? That is where prenup is needed. If you ask me,
Yeah.
yes, there's contract marriage
But-
where people will go in agreement that we are going to marry for this purpose, maybe for publicity reasons, or maybe for
Positions.
positions and all that. Yeah, it's certain positions, right?
Yeah.
Certain positions before you have to get that position. They look at your marital status. They look if you have kids. Yeah, it's there.
It shows you're
It's there.
responsible.
It is there.
Marriage shows
Even
responsibility.
chieftaincy, right? Even chieftaincy.
In this modern Ghana.
Yeah. Even when it comes to chieftaincy, right?
Mm.
Certain you have to have a wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have a
need
wife.
to.
You need
I'm
to.
still trying to move past
Either
there.
they'll get you a wife or you get a wife.
I'm trying to move past the point of marriage shows you are responsible. How? Maka, how?
Yeah. Because right, what a single person will do, a married person will not do. You think twice
Yeah.
in certain decisions. Yes. Because listen, you are single. You can go out at any time. You can do whatever you want to do. But with a married person, you have kids, you have a wife, you have people to take care of. It gives you a sense of responsibility.
Don't you think
Whatever decision
what you are
take,
saying right now only refers or stays with the woman?
Nah.
Actually,
nah.
it's to the man.
Even with the man, and it's, if you ask me, right, with a man, when the moment you get married, certain things you can't go to club and do this, you
Is
do
it
that.
certain things you shouldn't?
Okay, well, you shouldn't, or you can't,
you.
or even you can't.
You can't.
Yes, because number one.
No, is it you
Have
shouldn't?
you
Well, no. Listen.
I think it's not you shouldn't. It's rather society frowns upon that.
Yeah, and again, right? The responsibilities will humble you.
Yeah.
Your kids have school fees to pay. You have rent to pay.
Yeah.
This bills, this and that.
Yeah.
If you are somebody who used to go out every Friday, or they have people who chill from Monday to Saturday. Trust me. When that thing comes, your baby is crying. When your wife is this, bro, the tension alone. Unless you, why I want to say you whatever the situation is, you will still do whatever you want to do.
Isn't that a large number of Ghanaian men?
No, I don't. Listen, there are certain pressure or there are certain things that will get on you nobody will tell you to sit your ass down.
Yeah.
You sit down. Nobody will tell you, say, yo, sit down. Because, listen, when you get married, when you have a wife, when you have a kid, she's pregnant again. Let's say she's pregnant again. You have not finished paying fees. Now, I heard nursery fees are even higher than...
Elementary.
You are taking like 3K, 4K. You have rent to pay. You have a car. Let's say you have a car. Bills. This, that. The baby is still in the stomach. Antenatal is here. You buy drugs. You do this. Bro, you sit down. Nobody will tell you to sit down.
Ghanaian men will still not sit down.
Not all of them. You sit down.
Like I said,
No.
not all of them,
Majority.
obviously.
Listen to something. When you sit,
Oh, Jesus.
I have friends who are married, right?
Mhm.
They will tell you, bro, it's not easy.
It's not.
So you see, when you wake up in the morning, the baby is crying. You have to leave chop money. You have to go to work. You will sit down, you will melt.
Yeah.
Certain things nobody will have to tell you.
Yeah.
When you're in that situation, you melt. Rent is calling, kids are calling. This, that. You are irresponsible. Yes, if you are irresponsible, that is who
where
you
I
are.
was flowing into, because I feel like the point you have made is a valid point, but I think I am going to settle with what Becca said. That is what society demands from a man that is getting married. Who worried? Yeah, these are your responsibilities, and you're supposed to uphold
You
that
chose-
responsible man.
Because you chose to marry. No. You chose.
I mean, no,
Listen,
what I'm saying, like you said,
marriage comes with things.
responsibilities. Yeah.
If you choose to marry, you have to face it.
Yes, and you're ready for the responsibility.
Nobody
that
will,
comes
it's
with
not
marriage.
even about the society, right? That, like I'm saying, as a man you sit down, even as a woman.
Yeah.
When you give birth, Charlie, your kiddie they cry. So many responsibilities.
That is why money is needed.
It's even with money, right? You take a maid. Let's for instance, you hire a maid. You still, maybe you are working. You go home, you come back, you have to come and see your kids. See, it will change you.
What to change you exactly?
Your kids will change you. Family, listen. So many people, unless you don't want to change, unless that is who you are.
Unless you are stuck on your way.
And the
Gen
chat.
Z, we left the chat because we will find a way. You see, I genuinely think that let's even put the prenup conversation to the side. I genuinely feel like we are in the time and age of healing. Everyone is trying to move past something. Everyone is trying to deal with something. Like you said, some people are dealing with responsibilities, even without the marriage, this thing. Some people are dealing with family, some people. So we find the loopholes to, relax and all of that. Now, let's go back to what we're talking about. Becca made an Insta that is still in my head. She said, a taxi driver that owns his long taxi, 4 taxi. Then a small charcoal seller, and also turn the charcoal, they're married, right? There is, how would there be a conversation of prenup? And I told her that it is possible. There are people that would actually have conversations of prenup. Because, mind you, taxi ejuma na ejuma.
Yeah, it is.
Chako ejuma. Sika wom.
Yeah.
Sika wom. So, in that kind of is that if they are
position.
I genuinely feel like it just boils down to the topic of
Do you know something? The prenup, right? It starts from the beginning.
Okay.
No, the beginning of the marriage. So when you guys started together, what did you guys have? Do you get it? What was
this supposed to be a union? We are together.
Yes,
so
yes.
if you have read
Exactly.
I understand. Understand the whole marriage scene, and then it's love, and then you have to sign prenup. But listen, God forbid me to be in that position. But if I had a shop and my husband owns maybe fleets or something, we are both doing well, and I'm a boy. Even if you invested in my shop, we are both doing well. So if you say let's sign prenup, and I agree to sign the prenup, I keep my business, you keep your business. Then I know you're not serious. So go your way. I also go my way.
Oh, okay. So you are not in agreement with the prenup. Well, for me, right?
And
Oh, okay.
I'll sign.
Okay.
But you go your way. You take your fleet. I also take
Oh,
my
okay, okay.
shop.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's cool. That's
Yes,
cool.
that's cool.
For me, right? I haven't really sat down to think about prenup.
Because it's not something you
Because-
should think about.
Yeah,
It's
because
not something you should think about.
But I understand those who think about that.
Yes.
It's valid
Valid.
because people change.
Yeah.
They do.
People right now, people get
Even
married.
you, Mimi, you can change.
Oh, me, every 2 working days. Yes.
You know,
Hey, every
So
2 working days.
people get married
Yeah.
2 months,
Mm-hmm.
they're divorcing. I was listening to a podcast recently. It was a marriage counselor who was talking to somebody and was like, go to municipal assemblies or whatever it is. I think Wednesdays or something. It's for marriage.
Yeah. Is it Wednesday?
Yeah, he said 90% of people who are there are divorcing.
Yeah.
And it is, he said the shortest marriage he saw was 2 weeks. And that was crazy. That's crazy.
Is it crazy?
It's crazy.
Is it crazy?
No, it's crazy because for all you know, they've dated for a while.
You see, that's what you.
But then at the same time, but at the same time, right?
Uh-huh.
People, like they say, marriage is different from dating.
Totally.
You haven't cohabited, whatever it is. You haven't cohabited, whatever it is.
Together.
With, yeah.
That's why I believe in, like, if you're actually like in a relationship with someone, you actually need to live with
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Before that whole.
I think that one counts with courting, right? Courting, you live together.
Yes, courting, you live together.
Or-
At some point, you
At
are
some-
supposed to.
Like, yeah, spend some
then the
time together.
conversation
Yeah.
It's about like go and stay with your partner.
No. Like
you've
maybe
not
visiting, maybe
yes.
sleeping
And
over
then
and all
you
that.
for a while.
But that one is not really. Yeah.
Anglican churches. Okay.
Okay, so I can pretend.
Yeah.
I
well,
can
that's true.
structure my character.
Yeah.
Yes, to suit what you want.
Yes.
So
Once I'm married, I
just
change.
change. So that is
That
where the
is
problem
why
comes
they are
from.
divorcing in 2 weeks.
Yes, that's
Because
what
because
live with that
and
person
but do you know
for some
something?
time.
Yes. When they like they said, when you start living with somebody for a while, you get to know new things about the person.
Yeah.
And according to what he said,
Mm.
the first few years
Mm.
is when the marriage is really hot.
Yeah.
Because now you are finding things about your partner. Like, hey, is that how this person is? Is this who I really married? Is this who I knew from the onset? What is going on? Like,
I'm gone.
but you know, yes. So that's where the divorce comes in. So with that, right? That is when people can't really sit or talk about issues.
Yeah.
That is when
whole thing.
sorry to say, but then I heard Pragmatic saying during the COVID was when his marriage broke. I don't know how it happened because I felt like now everybody's home. So yeah,
So you're experiencing
everything. So that is
the sense of seeing the person
every day, and
see?
people kind of get fed up
Yeah.
with like
I'm one of those people, and in our defense, okay, I get fed up with myself in my own space. Sometimes I can be in my room, and it's like I have no. Let me go and be in the sitting room. There's that, okay, and then being around somebody can be very tricky. You understand? And that is why I always say, move past the love.
yeah. It goes beyond.
Sorry, but move past the
Yeah.
love bullshit.
Yeah.
Charlie.
It-
And that shit ain't got nothing to do with marriage. Leave it aside.
and you know-
It's
the most important thing.
Yeah.
Is friendship.
yeah,
Friendship, kindness. You see kindness, yeah? You see kindness. That's thoughtful. I don't know how to say. You've given birth. Akwalani is soon. Wabre. The man is able to get her feet clean. Like
Yeah.
that's kindness. That usu yenipa. I can't do it all.
Yeah.
But usu yenipa mamimbo you obiba maminye say.
Yeah.
Not even including the fact that you are my wife or anything. It's just that see love.
I read something somewhere, right? And they were like, at a point, the love
It
kind of
fades.
fades.
It fades.
So now it's
Stops 1 week.
it becomes like I don't know,
Yeah.
kind of like a friendship kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So imagine there
Should be able to have
Exactly. So
conversations, laugh.
good. Talk about everything.
So if you got
Open
married,
up.
you meet someone the next 2 weeks
Okay.
or 6 months, 1 year, you're married, and there's no friendship. You've not built the friendship.
Oh,
when it would
Yeah.
So what about those people that have properties in their mother's or their father's names, because we've seen footballers, we've seen popular names have issues in their marriage, they want to divorce, and the wife or the husband takes it to court. Then it comes out that this person doesn't have any property in their name. 10% screening.
Yeah.
Everything is probably media no use. What about those people? Is that also considered a form of prenup, or it has nothing to do with prenup?
I think that thing happens when they kind of see signs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe a person starts to show certain signs. This guy, this footballer Hakimi, right?
Yeah.
According to him, or according to what I read, he kind of saw some signs where the
Yeah, it
person was
feels like something
very
was
fishy.
funny.
So he was like, okay, do you know, let me just
Move.
kind of like
Yeah.
take a plan B and then wait.
But don't you think that is wrong?
It's not wrong. If you
That
ask
is
me.
just protecting yourself.
Yeah. And look how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
You see what happened?
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out he was kind of right, because
Yeah.
she was showing some signs of
Yeah. But
kind
you
of.
see,
But they didn't sign a prenup.
I don't
no,
think
they
I
didn't
don't
sign
think
it.
so.
No.
So it was kind of, yeah,
Prenup. I mean,
He's-
it has to save my assets.
my assets.
He
Yeah,
put everything in his mother's name.
Okay. But you see, in the long run, yeah, yes, we understand you're protecting yourself and all of that. But what does that leave the other person?
Listen,
Like, that is a conversation. That is a question that I need answers to.
Mimi. Okay.
What does that leave me? Because I have come and
You gave
I married
Yeah.
you at 23, and I was
So then why are you acting shady? Why are you kind of acting some kind of way? You are in the process of betraying me. So I have to also protect myself. Like, okay, I'm listening.
You're no longer maybe funding the lifestyle. You're not sending me to Dubai, or maybe
But
you're
marriage
not
is not all
giving-
about that.
No, I'm just giving an instance.
Okay.
Maybe no, for some reasoning as to why people get divorced. So let me even make a reference to something. So there's a video of a man, I've forgotten his name, where he said one thing he's very good at is keeping malice. He and his wife, he can go 2 weeks if the wife pisses him off.
That's crazy.
Now, it has now come to social media that this said wife that we are talking about, oh, she cheated on him. Easy crap. You get it? And this was something he was comfortable talking about. Now, there are some media, whatever it is, no, media outlets that are saying that they signed something. You understand? So when the issue of cheating came,
Yeah.
they just went their
Yeah,
separate
yeah.
ways. Now, with that, knowing that he's somebody that actively was me, I feel like it's emotional abuse, because why are you in the same house with me and keeping malice? Me, I know how to do that thing, but who bear mad their malice for?
No, so
But
do
still.
you know what?
Okay.
Resentment,
Mhm.
malice, it really destroys a lot of things.
Yeah.
Having something in your heart and then acting on it, sometimes, well,
It's just the need
it's
to. It's just the need to be always right. That need of.
no. Do you know?
Mm.
Well, I'll use myself as
Okay.
an example. I am not somebody who approach you when you do something to me or something. Maybe I might say it once, and then when you do it again, I'll just lay back.
No,
That
not like that.
no, that is who I am, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of like withdraw
Me, I'll curse
small,
you out.
small.
Oh, you get it.
Because I feel like me, I've spoken about it
Yeah.
once, twice, and it still continues. So the best thing for me to do is
Repeating it
just
is disrespectful at this point.
so let me just chill, and that is not good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. It's not good.
especially
It's
in
not
marriages.
healthy. Yeah, it's not healthy because when you don't talk about it, like you said, you keeping it.
Yeah, it's going to build up
Yes, and then she will now find comfort, or he will now find comfort
somewhere else.
somewhere else. It might be in friends, it might be in alcohol,
Yeah, I mean,
it might be in
someone else willing to listen, or something else.
yes.
willing
And then
to ease the
as
pain.
human beings, when we find somebody who is like kind of, you know,
A
cool to
little
us,
comfort,
and then we just kind of like
yeah,
drift.
move them.
So that is what causes all these stuff. So and that's why they say don't go to bed angry at your partner.
You talk it out.
Who says it?
It's very important.
Doesn't relate to me. I'm sure we'll
Because well, I think it's true.
Okay.
Because when you talk it out, when you talk about, okay, sit down, this is what you did, I don't like it, da 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 da. Okay, the reason why I acted this way was because of this. So now you guys know where the problem is coming from. The problem is not you are partners. You are together. So it's you against that
you
thing.
and you against the problem.
But when it becomes the problem again,
Me.
so now you've left the problem, and now you are fighting like this. It's not healthy.
It's really interesting. You see, I genuinely feel like different people and how they react to different things. I, for one, I know for a fact that anybody who presents me with a prenup, right? If I tell you, oh, me kwadwen no, send me bedum one. You know,
Let me ask you this. So why is it that people like act differently when a man is requesting for a prenup than to when a woman is requesting for a prenup? Because when a woman is requesting for a prenup, everyone is going to be like, oh, it's very needed, it's important because a woman has to like protect her assets or whatever she owns. But when a man raises the prenup discussion, then
It becomes an issue.
it becomes a big issue, not just an issue, a big issue. Like, why are you doing that? And the woman carried the baby for 9 months and you're doing this.
Do you know something? Let me just chip in. I used to watch this show where they show very rich women and all that.
Yeah.
And trust me, 80% of them, oh, how did you get rich? Oh, I divorced my husband.
See,
That's why I got this. I divorced. I'm like, yo. So now it has become like a business,
it
a strategy
so now
of
that's
how
what
to
the
get
question
rich.
is.
So do you get it?
Yeah.
So when men also see this, when we also see, we're like, okay, I have money. I am very rich.
But there are
I'm going
also
to
men that have
protect-
made money from divorcing their wives.
It is not the ratio is very. Come on.
No, you see, this is let's
be real.
Let's be no. Let's be real. Let's be real. Come on.
No, the difference is I genuinely feel the difference there is that's conversation or there's no much talk on it. That is
No.
Okay, listen.
No. Listen. Look, no. Listen. A woman, see. If a man did this, it would have been everywhere.
No, you see,
As compared to a man, the situation being like the opposite. Because when a woman comes out and goes like, oh, I was with this man, he married me, he divorced me, and then took this, and it gets to the internet.
Let's say what happened to Ariana Grande?
Yes.
Where in her previous marriage, the last marriage, like this one. They signed a prenup.
Yeah.
And she's rich. I mean, she's rich. And when they signed, the guy went away with something.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Do you know what? I heard Offset demanding some money from Cardi B.
Yeah.
And then I went through the comment section and everybody was like, he's a leech, he's this, he's that.
But
Fine.
Is he not?
He cheated, right? He cheated and then all that. It's valid. It's valid. But if a woman did that, it would have been a different issue. The issue of she carried your child.
She's
she
the one
did
with
this.
the kids.
No, I'm saying
using
no,
Cardi B's
no,
situation
no.
as
I'm just using what people were saying in the comment section. It's valid. It's valid. I'm not supporting Offset. He cheated multiple times. She was right to walk away. It's fine. I would advise my sister to also walk away from a situation like that.
Yeah.
But if it happened to a man, and the man, there was this Nigerian man recently. I think he used to host Who Wants to Be a Billionaire.
Oh, okay.
And then he came out and was like, oh, his wife was cheating on him. And the women were bashing the man. Well, like, he's talking too much. Why are you talking too much? You divorced.
You're talking too much.
You see?
guy.
No. There's another. He's called, I think, something Edohu or something like that.
Why are you talking too much?
You see the issue. But if it was a woman, they'll be like, oh, talk your stuff. Say, you see what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Women.
No, but genuinely, yeah, I just feel like it boils down to the conversation of would you say yes or no? Me personally, I think prenup is an insult to me. It is an insult to me. It's you strongly saying you don't trust me. You feel like this thing is not going to be forever. And at no point in my life would I get up and pick pen and say I'm signing prenup. You understand? Now, I'm not saying I'm totally against it. Good for you if you want to sign, but it doesn't work for me. You understand? Because I strongly believe it protects the person who is bringing it. It is a woodrin say who was warusika. Like the white woman who married her house. Simple. marry your house and leave me alone. So, what are your give us your final words as we wrap up.
This prenup thing. If you ask me genuinely, I don't think it's something I really want to do. Yeah, because marriage is a risk.
Yeah.
If you ask me, if you can't go fully like
Heart and
with
soul.
everything, I don't think it's really worth it.
Like I said,
Because
lover boy.
no, because the woman, right,
Boy.
can also go into labor and then die.
Yeah.
It's risk.
Yes.
The man can also be on his way to hustle and then die.
That's
No, no. He's actually going to look for money to come and take care of his family,
Yeah.
and then he'll die. So if you can't go out fully like everything you have, and you want to be like, oh, let me just in case with that mentality,
it's going.
already you know,
I'm
yeah,
manifesting it,
and you
so
not even go all
definitely.
out because you be like, oh, whatever happens, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Do you get it? But when you go, let's do
Is
this.
it wrong to think that whatever happens,
No, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's not
No,
honestly,
it
it's not wrong. I'm not saying anybody shouldn't do it. If you think it's cool, you
Do
can
it.
just do it.
Anyways, this is
I haven't even given my.
yeah. When you said do it, you did it there. And that's so.
No,
Are we done?
no, you're not. Listen,
Mm.
marriage is transactional.
It is.
Transactional in emotions and business
And
and
everything.
everything.
I'm bringing my womb.
You are
I'm bringing your spare.
Exactly.
I'm bringing my cooking skill.
Mhm.
You are bringing your emotional
Exactly.
Obi the baby.
Leadership, everything.
No,
something, yeah.
exactly.
So if you are bringing prenup, and you feel like you there, you are bringing more. So if
We are bringing the prenup. Maybe you want to say, oh, you want to protect your future. I mean, I'll be part of your future. See that?
That's to be a clause.
Yeah.
I'm me in that future.
After that prenup, there'll be a contract that we'll sign because it's business.
Yes.
People want to marriage is not business. We are thinking that marriage is business. It is business. We are thinking marriage is not business. It is business. It is business. Because at the end of the day, why are you telling me that I should sign a prenup? Unless, of course, you are thinking it is your money. You want to hold your money. You want to keep your money. So yes, we'll sign the prenup, but then please, we have to sign a contract. So we know that even if, God forbid, but even if something should happen, I know that, oh, you're going away with this money. I'm also walking away with this money. And let's just stay as friends. Let's not allow that thing to destroy our
Just
friendship.
be on their one
At
side.
any point in time, I can still come back to you and ask for money. That's the most important thing.
So that's all we have for you today. Now, if you're watching this, comment right now. Let us know if prenups are disrespectful or smart. Ladies, please be honest in the comment section. Men, I beg, it's not a day to lie. Tell us the truth. Tell us how you feel. Okay? Maybe prenups don't destroy love. Maybe they are simple reveal of whether love is enough or is not. Okay? You let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.